But anyways, I have this older, it's an older tower. It's an older tower. There's the Dell T7600, the server, dual CPUs. That's basically specs wise. It's got 48 gigabytes of RAM, and it's got dual CPU Xeons, and it's I'm trying to think. It's like the X3680s, I believe. Don't quote me now. I haven't turned it on for so long. And then it's there's 6 cores, 12 processors per CPU, so it's all combined together, 12 cores, 24 processors. So it's a beast for a generation. It's basically i7 series, you know. It's a beast, and even a lot of people say. Even my buddy, my teacher, taught me, you know, he's like, you know, it's supposedly to say that the CPUs over time wear down and it's hardware, etc. Me personally, like, this is my opinion. I don't believe none of that. I tell my buddy, yo, my teacher, his name is, you know, Tim. I was like, yo, I work on this all the time. They still work. They're still good. Maybe the security issues, potentially, all that, but that's more for hackers, coders, etc. You know. Oh yeah, YouTube channel. Yeah, I got 2 YouTube channels. I got my IG one for computer strictly, which I haven't touched since my whole last year when I went my little awakening, etc. I haven't touched on that at all, honestly. And then if you go to my TikTok wise, if you go to my bio, it's right there. You just click it on there, it'll show you my YouTube channel wise, which is called Squares and Circles. And basically, I just throw everything on there. All my TikToks, I upload them there. And when I go live, because now TikTok started doing it where they save the videos on your live onto your account for 90 days, and then you can save it to your phone, upload it to YouTube channel. So that's the type of people, hey, you know, I like to record these. If it's cool, I'm gonna upload them and just share it to the world, etc. Whatever I talk about, stuff like that. So, and sometimes I do with the squad. I do Zoom calls. That's what I do, man. Hell yeah, Zoom, because talk about whatever else you want to talk about, life, relationships. I don't care. Like I'm just a socialist. I'm a tell everybody if I got paid to talk, I'd be a zillionaire. Because, you know, socialism is hella cool. We're cool people. You know, as long as you're open-minded, vibing, etc., we good. If you're narrow-minded, I just keep it short. There's no point having an open-minded conversation with you because I will offend you. Not purposely, because for the most part, narrow-minded people have their set ways. And that's why you gotta read people. You have to read people most definitely. If not, then you're gonna be bumping heads with the wrong people. You could avoid that situation if you would have read them. That's where I'm from, Eastern Washington, Yakima Valley. I'm like, I keep to myself, honestly. Because, like, ever since, especially in the Spanish culture, like, you know, by me talking about, you know, Empathists, Narcissists, etc., and that's especially my ink, everyone looks at me all crazy. Especially before I got TikTok, I was at IG, Facebook, which is still on there, but once again, I upload everything from TikTok to my other platforms. You know, I was talking about those, even before I got my ink, I was talking about, you know, we talk about emps and narcs, etc., and in the Spanish culture, we don't know about that. I tell people, you don't believe me? Anyone that's Spanish watching this, you watch my TikToks, ask your parents. Dad, mom, what's empathy, narcissist? Whoever raised you, uncle, auntie, grandmother, whoever it is, you know, what's the empathist, what's a narcissist? They'd be like, what's that? But if you say this, and this where it's like, you'll get their attention, but you're not supposed to talk about it. But it's wrong in our culture, supposedly. If you say machistas, mandilones, oh yeah, that's a no-no. Don't. I tell my buddies that, you know, they're different nationalities and stuff, like, yo, if you want to get a controversy going at a Spanish family, you know, if you go to dinner or whatever, barbecue, ask that question. Yo, what's a machista? What's a mandilon? And everyone's gonna look at you like, yo, he did not ask that at the table or at the barbecue, etc. Because you're not supposed to talk about that. Hey, Donovan, Haven, how you doing? How's it going? Because in our culture, it's a no-no. And me personally, once again, I don't believe in tradition no more, so I break tradition. The generational cycle. So that's why where I'm from, a lot of people, which is, once again, it doesn't bother me now. I tell people, yo, I only keep other people around me, and that's it. Anyone else be your energy vampire narc, I push you away 1,000, and you call me a dick, I'll be a dick. It doesn't matter to me because I don't deal with you. I don't have to. You can tell everybody negative about me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Because words for me personally don't bother me at all. They're just words. As long as you're not that whatever they're saying, then you're good. And like me, the people call me mean. I'm like, me being mean by being honest that I want to vibe with you, if that's wrong, then I'll be wrong. But guess what? You're not in my life. You're not stressing me. You can stress everybody, tell everybody your sob story, and you're their problem, not my problem, and my life goes on. I just worry about, you know, co-parenting best as with my ex. She has her days. And with that said, my ex, you know, which I believe she was a narcissist, the downfall everyone drops the word narcissist is way too freely like I was. She's a hurt emp like I was. I was a hurt emp also. That's what I told her, you know, like this week, we've had a conversation, you know, and she's like, you know, I'm considered crazy to her, which is cool. Once again, the Spanish culture, what I'm saying, I am considered crazy. And that's where once again, all my people, family said when they see me, the ones that call me, they still show me love, etc. The ones that think that I lost my marbles, which I'm they just look away from me. They'll be at the store, because I don't go anywhere. I go to Wally World, Dollar Tree, small errands. If I do any service work, I go strictly there, in and out, and that's it. Especially with the whole COVID going on, because I don't want to mess with that again, because I caught it, and that shit sucked bad, really bad, so be cautious with best ass. And me personally, when I had COVID, the best thing that saved me was Alka-Seltzer cold and flu plus. That I can breathe a lot better, because I didn't. What happened to me? I lost my appetite. I could barely breathe. I'm walking from from room to room. I felt like I ran like 10 miles. I could barely breathe. So it was 8 days of hell. But back from the dead. So yeah, good. But with that said, I tell you, I don't go very often. So when people see me, they turn their heads. It's funny because I catch them in the corner of my eye, because my peripheral vision is always going. So I just laugh. Like it doesn't matter being on. My people see that be with me. Sometimes they'll be like, "Why they turn their heads?" I was like, "Oh, cause I'm crazy." Especially my whole ink. I was like, "Yo, you're really crazy." So I have here. And on July 3rd, I'm getting more ink to put the cherry on top of the emps and narcs 1,000. That's like I say 1,000, because it's my belief is in this world all you have is squares and circles. Empathists and Narcissists, that's all you have. You just gotta figure out what you are as an individual. And with that said, I tell everybody, you can ask any counselor, psychiatrist, therapist, my terminology. Like everybody in the world has narcissist traits. Everybody does. That's why I tell people, you think you want to hit somebody, you want to yell at somebody. Nah, you don't do it because you're bored. There's a reason behind it, but you have to kind of think about it. And typically, for the most part, it's our environment. We allow bad people in our life, and because we allow it, because we want to be as an emp, which I'm gonna call it. Empathy kicks in, and we want to give them a chance, etc. But how many chances you give to bad people till they devour you, and then from there, you're blaming yourself, and from there, what do we do? Question your self-worth, and so on. Keep doing the broken record. Good guys, good girls, I was gonna get done dirty. Yeah, that line. Which I don't worry about that anymore. That's I tell you, I went through my awakening, as they call it, and with my ex-wives, and that's why I told her I already figured this out. I did my own terminology. So everyone talks about narcissists. There's 5 categories of narcs. I type. I don't care if you're a narc 1,000. I don't care about you. I don't hear your sob story, your life. I don't care, because you can't be fixed. A traditional hurt loss stamp will call me mean for that, and which have called me before on my TikToks or my lives. They'll say, "Oh, you're mean." I'm like, "That's cool with me. Call me mean. It doesn't mean me. It does not bother me at all. It's just a word to me." But with that said, I'm a 2020 emp. I only strictly vibe with emps, traditional hurt and loss. So all you traditional hurt loss emps, they call me mean for not caring about narcissists. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. So I tell them, you save them. Go. That's our job, right? We're lovers and healers. Now go save them. Have fun with it. I'll sit with my popcorn waiting. And when they do you dirty, which they will, let me know how that feels. Again, how many times in your life are you going to fall on your face for an narc? To supposedly pray for them. They're going to be healed. They can't be healed. I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules up. Adam and Eve did, if you want to go by the Bible. So that's why I have, don't defy logic. Don't break logic. But if you want to find it the hard way, do it to it. Once again, I'm not making fun of nobody. It's your life, etc. We have traditional ways where you're raised, whatever culture you are, whatever you speak, atheist, I don't care what you is. But when you get done dirty every single time, I'm gonna be like, I told you, I warned you. I've dealt with me personally, I'm like, my number's 3, right? So I give you 3 chances in life or whatever. Either you and I are being cool or not, or if I'm just helping you embrace the life. And that's why I tell my people on here, IG and Facebook, when my belief is this, like I did, you're supposed to fall back in life. My business. Like me, when my ex did this thing, mine's coming May 3rd. Of this month, I'm gonna take that. Next month. That'll be a year for me personally since the breakup, etc. All that great jazz, right? What up, Kim? How you doing, man? How's it going? How you been? I have to still respond to your DM. Sorry, I've been behind. I'm catching up with the world, because I talk to a lot of people on DMs through a lot of TikTok, mainly TikTok all day, every day, and then IG and Facebook about emps and narcs, etc. My crazy talk, and then my ink. That's the reason why. So that's why my ink's That's what me personally, when I went through my awakening, was I made a vow to myself, I'm gonna help people. At least one person in the world, at least one that that can vibe with me, because this is very unfair to go through your awakening when you get done dirty by that person. That's how everyone drops the word narcissist very really afraid, which is cool. It's traditionally wise, and that's a lot of narcissists are like that. But once again, traditional hurt and loss stamps can devour you also, and to go through your awakening. I'm doing great. It's so nice to finally see. Oh, you. Oh, Kim. Likewise. When you go live again, cause typically when I go on my TikToks, I like to go and see how it pops in your feed who's live, and I look for you, my regulars that I vibe with, cause to see, and especially now that you can do dual lives, that's awesome, man. That's you can jump on, do your thing, chop it up, have fun, and that's what me. I always say like I'll hear from the Valley Wise and even on IG and Facebook, they're like, yo, I was on TikTok. I was like, yeah, it's that TikTok life. Real raw people. Like, yeah, you talked to me so many times, I appreciate Oh, no, yo, hey, miss, yeah, I got you, 1,000. And the whole world, like, I tell you, team squares all day, every day. Emps, we're all here for each other and support each other. And that's what we do. I haven't went live in okay, that's what, but we all busy lives, most definitely. Oh, you don't have to send me. Hey, no one gotta send me nothing. I'm just vibing, talking to everybody, have fun with it while working on my computers. But yeah, no, it's I love to like tell you before. I imagine we're all adults before we got on TikTok. Say the same thing. Like we see, like me, I got kids. I always say 50 kiddos, but blood I have 7. My stepson, my 8th kid, which I'm gonna call it. My kids are all dancing. I'm just like, oh, that app's for kids. And then when I jumped on there September 1st last year, I was like, yo, this is an awesome app, You are rare. So my oh, thanks him, no, thanks a million, and likewise, it's I tell people that's why I love TikTok, because you meet raw and real people that don't know you from Adams, and they actually show you love and respect, and keep it humble, and then that's why I tell people in life, a lot of people worry about people in general, right? Especially family and friends. Hey Kelso, how you doing? How's it going? Hey Classy, how you been? How's it going, miss? I like to all my kiddos, like me, like obviously if you have kids, if you don't have kids, whoever's close to you in life, what do we want to do? We want to guide them, especially the younger ones, to do better than we did, to guide them best as. And yes, most definitely the person who has a choice to listen to you or not listen to you. Fall on your face, that's cool. That's me personally. I have my ink, so I like my kids, teach my kids so they don't go through what we went through, etc. And I tell my kiddos and anyone that's close to me, or even here on TikTok, IG, etc., all the platforms, just care about the people that show you love. Like, if people give you your own family and friends that give you grief, etc., that's an energy vampire. Be a narc, that's how I would say narc or energy vampires. Hey, Princess, how you doing? How's it going? Good afternoon. My side of town, good afternoon on the west side, Washington-wise. But, like I tell everybody, that's the people you don't need in life. Anyone that, if you're trying to do good in life, even if you mess up in life, but you have to get people that uplift you every which way and supportive. And that's why I tell people, true family and friends, the only time they give you grief is when you're messing up. And that's called what? Constructive criticism. That's the best criticism. That's the best love in the world. Because why? If you're doing wrong, they let you know you're doing wrong. And if you hear from all your family and friends that are close to you, then that's the people that you vibe with. Everybody else, when you're doing good, what are they? They're haters, they're jealous, etc. If you're down, they're down, you're good. But as soon as you start doing good, they start knocking you or they fade away. Let them go. Don't worry about them, Just keep it humble with everybody else. It's positive. Hello, how are you? Oh, hey, miss, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? I get to see life since working from home. Just found out daughter has Rona. Oh, snap. Well, congratulations on working at home, and I'm, praise for your daughter about Rona. That Rona, I don't know what her symptoms are, but me personally, like, what I'm going to recommend is, because they gave me, when I went to the hospital, they gave me, like, steroids and then antibiotics. It made me breathe a little bit better,